Assalamualaikum and a very good day to everyone. Today, me and my friends will be presenting about the company that we choose, which is Nestle Malaysia. Before that, let me introduce you my group members. My group members consist of 5, which is MOHAMMAD HAIKAL, IKLIL ALIFF, SITI NORAISHAH, HAYATUN SYAHIRAH, and me, MOHAMMAD QAMARUL AZRAEN. So now, I'll be talking on the history and the introduction of the company. Nestle is the world's largest and famous food and beverage manufacturers in the world, as we all know. Headquartered in Vevey, Switzerland, Nestle now present in 191 countries around the world. The company was founded in 1866 by Heinrich Nestle. Nestle Malaysia began its operation in Malaysia in 1912 as the Anglo-Swiss Condensed Milk Company. Nestle Malaysia now presently has a head office in Mutiara Damansara, Selangor. However, the company are extensively operating 7 manufacturing across the country. Nestle Malaysia also are the biggest halal products produced, which now produces over 500 halal products such as Milo, Maggi and Nescafe. For the vision of the company Nestle, their vision is to be leading competitive nutrition, health and wellness company, delivering improved shareholder value by being a preferred corporate citizen, preferred employer, preferred supplier selling preferred products. While the company mission is the world's leading nutrition, health and wellness company, our mission of good food, good life is to provide consumers with the best tasting, most nutritious choice in a wide range of food and beverage categories and eating occasions from morning to night. For the next part is the Nestle organizational culture and values. At Nestle, respect has a deep significance. The following are the company values. First is full legal compliance. Full legal compliance indicates that if a customer has a legal or functional question about a product, the corporation will back them up and take action to address the customer's concern. Next is honesty. Honesty means that the corporation tells the truth regarding its principles, dealings, workers, products, and anything else that can jeopardize public confidence. The third one is fair dealings. Fair dealings imply that the corporation is only interested in and will participate in contracts that are legal and fair in their use of money and resources. The company will never participate in illicit transactions or sell unsuitable products to customers who have not asked for them. The fourth one is integrity. Integrity is concerned with fair transactions and the use of truth and honesty in order to collaborate with others and give the best products to customers without engaging in any illegal activities. Last but not least is respect. Respect is the most crucial aspect of every business. Any business that misbehaves in its interactions and does not respect its channels and customer will fail. That is why it is critical to treat customers, businesses, and employees with respect.
And the next one is 1.6, which is goals and objectives. Nestle's key goals and objectives are to maximize shareholder profit while simultaneously adding value to society. Nestle is also committed to long-term development of principles and values based on respect for people, the environment, and the world we live in. It has also become a benchmark for nutrition, health, and well-being, as well as long-term financial performance and trust among all stakeholders. To achieve its aims and objectives, Nestle employs 3 primary business strategies, which is operational pillars, growth drivers, and competitive advantage. In the operational pillar strategy, there is a sub-strategy for innovation and renovation. Nestle wants to be a leader in product, system, and process innovation and improvement. They want some things to be fully redesigned and updated. Nestle recognizes that its consumers have a true and legitimate stake in the firm's conduct, values, and actions, and that the company will not exist without them. As a result, consumers' needs and preferences must be taken into account. Now, moving on to 1.7 logo. Throughout its more than 150-year history, Nestle has changed its logo at least 6 times. Its major symbol, on the other hand, has been altered in almost a century. Since the very first logo introduced in 1866, the visual identity concept of the famous Swiss company has been based on the family name of its founder, Henry Nestle, which translates from German as the Nest. The Nestle family crest was depicted in the initial design, which consisted of a classic shield with its upper line expanded to the sides. In the center of the shield, a bird sitting in its nest was represented, and the crown on top of the crest was replaced by a feathery metal helmet. The symbol, which included an image of a nest with 4 birds in it, was created for the firm in 1868. The branches and oak leaves could be seen in the picture, which was quite detailed. Then, the corporation debuted a significantly altered logotype in 2015. The lines of the bird's design were made bolder, while the sketch itself received a couple of small tweaks. The changes were made to make the Nestle sign easier to read on digital devices, according to the business. Moving on to the 1.8 Board of Directors. The first one, you have Wan Aranos, act as CEO, Chief Executive Officer. And then we have YAM Tan Sri Dato Sri Anwar Zamanullah, act as Chairman of the Board of Directors. And then the third one, we have Craig Connolly, act as Chief Financial Officer. And then we have Chin Kwai Fat as the Chairman of the Audit Committee. And then we have Tengku Ida Adura Tengku Ismail, act as Company Secretary. And last but not least, we have Dato Hamidah Naziruddin as the member of the Governance, Nomination and Compensation Committee. And then 1.9 Nestle Products. Nestle is a well-known multinational corporation. As their tagline states, good food, good life. The company mostly trades in food products. Then, the following are their main product lines. We have 6 main points. The first one is milk products, chocolate drinks, coffee, dietary and infant products, confectionery, and last but not least is culinary products.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is HAYATUN SYAHIRAH binti Muhammad SANI, and I will present about SWOT analysis. For strength, the first one is Nestle have a huge range of products. They have more than 2,000 different product choice in 10 different types of category. And this will allow Nestle to better satisfy their customers' need in wider customer segmentation. For example, they have pet care product brands such as Purina and Friskies. For confectionery product, they have Kit Kat, beverages, Nescafe and Milo, and cereal, Cocoa Crunch and Honey Star. And then the second, Nestle is an established and a well-known brand. Nestle is a globally recognized brand because they have effective advertising where they offer high quality product for everyday consume, such as Nescafe, Kit Kat, Milo and Maggi. And the third is strong brand association. Nestle has some of the world's most recognized brand under Nescafe, Kit Kat, Milo, Maggi. So Nestle also have a relationship with powerful global brand such as Colgate, Coca-Cola and also L'Oreal. And then the fourth is strong teamwork within the company. The commitment to a strong work ethic, integrity and honesty together with applicable Nestle principle, policies and standard. That is their most strength. For weakness, first is nutritional value. As Malaysia become one of the top countries with a high number of obesity, Malaysian people seem to become aware and particularly sensitive for any unhealthy products. And then number 2, they have issue regarding stability and consistency in the process, because as Nestle is a brand that have high demand in various countries, They must adapt to the local cultures, but at the same time, they must maintain their standardized product. And then the third is milk products for Nestle is always stand behind compared to other brands. Milk products such as Nestum, Omega Plus, Everyday seem to get less promotion from the company. This makes Nestle milk product not stand out compared to their other products such as Milo. And then the fourth is there are a narrow product line for beverages. There are only several beverages brand that are really popular in Nestle, which are Milo and Nescafe. These two brands is the only core attraction for Nestle beverages. For opportunities, Nestle can open new procurement hub that can help in inquiring ingredients, packaging material and services that can be sourced globally at a more cheaper price. And then this new hub will allow for more strategic and cost efficiency for procurement activities. For now, Nestle only have 3 global procurement hub in Switzerland, in Panama and Malaysia. And second one is development of intangible capabilities. Capabilities is a complex pattern of skill that we use to utilize resources in order to achieve end result or goals. So Nestle can make development, especially to sustain competitive advantages. So they must adapt to several changes in today's business. Third is innovative development of distribution. So a distribution channel that is perfect. It must be strategized for a smooth movement of the product and making it available at any time, anywhere. Thus, Nestle should implement an innovative strategy according to today's technology advancement. And the fourth is new consumer market. So, for example, Nestle actually have targeted for new market that they strive to generate their new product, which by offering more plant-based food and beverages option. Last one for threats. The first is price of commodities. If the price of commodities increase, it will make the price of product also increase, then the sales also decrease because consumer may switch to other brands for cheaper price nowadays. And then second is tax increment. Nestle Group Tax Affairs must actively control for more than 130 countries with very different and fast-changing tax legislation and interpretation. So it might be challenging for them. And then the third is low barrier to entry with online purchasing. So today with existence of online shopping, consumer selection become bigger and increase because this will also make difficult for the company to stand out the most. And then the fourth is aging population will shift demographic workforce. In future decades, a vast proportion of the current workforce in Nestle will leave work permanently due to old age. So taking together with their acquired skill and experience. Thus, unexperienced and new people will replace their place for the workforce. This will resulting and affecting working workforce for the Nestle company.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Siti NORAISHAH binti Muhammad ZAMZURI. I will present about the strategy formulation framework for the first stage, which indicate 3 types of technique. First, internal factor evaluation IFE matrix. This strategy tool is to evaluate the measure of strength and weakness of Nestle company. The weighted score is 2.55, which is more than the average 2.5. So, it shows that the Nestle company is strong internally. Second is external factor evaluation EFE matrix. We want to see whether the Nestle company able to take advantage of existing opportunity while minimizing the external threats. It was a tool to evaluate the external factors such as economic, political, technological, environmental, social, cultural, and demographic. The weighted score is 2.52, which is above than the average 2.5. This indicates that the strategies are effective. Third is competitive profile matrix, CPM. This is a strategic tool to identify the Nestle company competitors and knowing the company's strategic position in terms of strength and weakness. Based on the table, the weighted score of Nestle company is higher than the Dutch Lady and Kraft Foods. It means that Nestle company is the strongest competitive position.
Hi, my name is IKLIL ALIFF, and that's for Nestle achievement. First is Malaysia 100 Leading Graduate Employers Award 2019. The Graduate Choice Award honors business that excel at employer branding and graduate recruitment from Malaysian University. In 2019, Nestle was named Graduate Employer of Choice in the fast-moving consumer goods category for the second year in a row. And next is Putra Brand Awards 2019. The Putra Brands Award identify Malaysian most popular brand across a variety of industry. At the 10 Putra Brand Award 2019, the famous brand under Nestle clinched top honors, which is Milo, Maggi, KitKat, and also Nescafe. And third is Thomson Reuters 100 Diversity Index 2019, designed as a transparent and objective to measure the performance of 700 companies worldwide. The Thomson Reuters Top 100 Diversity and Inclusion Index aims to highlight global companies that have demonstrated clear leadership in embedding diversity and inclusion within their company strategy. In 2018, Nestle was included in the index for the first time, ranking number 88. And fourth, Graduate Choice Award 2019. The Graduate Choice Award recognizes companies with exceptional employer branding and graduate recruitment efforts at university across Malaysia. In 2019, for the second year running, Nestle Malaysia was voted Graduate Employer of Choice for fast-moving consumer good category. And next, MSWG Asian Corporate Governance Award 2018. MSWG stands for Minority Shareholder Watchdog. Nestle Malaysia received the Excellent Award for Long-Term Value Creation at the MSWG Asian Corporate Governance Award 2018 for its high standard of corporate governance disclosure and practice. This award to encourage listed company to have effective corporate governance system. And next, National Annual Corporate Report Awards. Nestle Malaysia received the NACRA Gold Awards for the Best Design Annual Report and the Silver Award for Best Sustainability Reporting in 2019. Next is Randstad Employer Brands Award 2019. The Randstad Employer Brand Award is based on a set of accurate criteria that are used to pick out Malaysian best employer. Fourth year running, Nestle Malaysia again nominees as one of the 3 most attractive employer in the nation, with more than 2,500 Malaysian citizens taking part in the survey in 2019. And lastly, Halal Industry Development Corporation HDC Award 2018. At Halal Industry Development Corporation HDC, Nestle Malaysia was named as a Fortunate International Halal Company. The coveted award is a tribute to the world-class halal expertise and solidifies the position as Nestle Worldwide Halal Center of Excellence. And that's all for Nestle achievement, and we move on to the next presenter.
Now 2.4, we'll be discussing problems and challenges. The first problem is business interference because of pandemic COVID-19. Because of the global pandemic, the company have been receiving damage disruption throughout the supply chain. Thus, the company businesses are affected and disoriented in distributions. The next problem is the quality and food safety. The group has ensured the guaranteed quality and food safety of the company is the most important part and principle its risk may cause grave issues and impact. This is because at every stage and procedures of food production cycle, to prevent harm and issues for the consumers, the implementation and practices of food safety and quality is a must. And then moving on to the next problem is the materials and goods prices. This is because the crucial impact towards the cost of the products may affected with major changes and fluctuations in prices of materials and commodities. If the problem is not solved, it may harm and prevent the group to hedge the purchases, leveraging on global standard and scale and capabilities. And then, moving on to the next problem is health-related concerns. This is because there are lots of activities that have critical remarks and judge the insufficiency towards the nutritional value of the company goods. This also happens because of the rise in awareness and concerns about health from consumers, thus leading to the activists to be more mindful and perceived in their activities. Thus, this may lead to negative assumptions and image of the products regarding health concerns for the consumers toward the group. And then, we move on to the next problem, which is concerns regarding environmental value. This is a problem that the group have to face because of the increasing in environment concerns. The concerns have influenced the group environment consequences, also changes on the climate change, water usage and plastic pollution. These all reasons are serious concerns for the company as the changes of environmental circumstances affect the company value and reputation. And then the next challenges is attacks on cybersecurity. The threat prospect has changes in a lot of ways throughout all the past years, with the swift changes and evolution on technology. Thus, the attack and threats have been in the form of cybersecurity attack on the group in order to steal or hack the company information and credential files and documents. And last but not least is corruption and fraud activities. Because of the inadequate compliance awareness, the group may face problems like corruption and fraud. Other than that, it may result in the group reputational, legal, and financial consequences and backlash. It also may bring down the company reputation and images, thus lead to declining in consumers' perspective. Thank you. That's all from us.